My name is Mark Chavez.
My profession, occupation, or who I am is...
My profession is resource mobilization for the climate justice movement.
What are some of the things you like to do?
I really like tickling my baby until they can't laugh anymore and until they can't breathe. It is one of the best things that I've ever been able to do in my life. I also like spending time in nature, connecting with my culture, and just hanging out with family and friends and in community and camping, like just really being in spaces that are intentionally created to just be reciprocal and less extractive and harmful amongst each other. It just really brings me life.
Here are the questions.
Wait, those weren't the three questions?
Well, those are the three questions. Those are easy questions.
Intro questions. Okay,
those are three intro questions. How would you describe the political system of the United States of America? Boom.
The political system is, I don't know all the technical words, but it's really kind of a make-believe representative democracy. So it tries to teach the youth and children that it is one thing, but it's something completely different, where those who have been building and accumulating wealth and power seek to continue doing those things through political means, and they use the hardships and the traumas and the bad situations that low-income folks, people of color, queer people, women, all the people who have been harmed by this system, they use those against them to maintain that power and convince them that they're going to change things when they never really actually do, in order to keep the system thriving and running in the way it has been.
Describe your feelings or reactions to the current state of U.S. politics.
It's really... It's unsettling but not surprising. If you look at the history of this country, how it was founded on the genocide and stealing of land of an entire, population of people, and then the enslavement of a whole other population of people, it's really not surprising to see where we're at now, 500 years later, that a lot hasn't actually changed. And I think also it's really interesting to me when things happen and people are like, but it's 2022, as if time's linear, when really it's so cyclical, and we continue to just be stuck in these loops, and we're trying to think of a way out of a linear system, but we need to be thinking about like, oh wait, we're actually coming back to a point where a lot of people are acknowledging that things are fucked up, and how do we mobilize that, and how do we tap into that in a way, because it keeps happening. It's like we have the civil rights movement, we have the suffrage movement, we have the American Indian movement, we have Black Lives Matter, we have the quote-unquote insurrection, right? We have all these points where we have people who are so unhappy with how things are, and it keeps happening because it's cyclical, and it's not a line, and it's not like we're on this growth projection like everybody is taught to believe. And so it's like, it's not surprising, because this is what keeps happening. And when you have the systems in place, that's just how it goes. But I think it's a bummer, and I hope things can change sometime soon.
All right, this one you finish the sentence. It's
Okay.
the last one.
Okay.
Politics in the United States.
Politics in the United States. I'll redo that one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Politics in the United States needs to change to a politic that brings power and resources to communities and to people, and limits harm rather than perpetuates it.
So now we got to find one word. It's going to be the title of the piece.
Oh, okay.
That kind of, and then I'll use it for the abstract sculpture too. So let's see. You got some. There's a few words that you said. I don't know if they'll be the right ones. One was genocide.
Okay.
But it wasn't everything else you were saying. It was just one point. But
Right.
cyclical.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is it broadcast strong enough? What you want to say?
I think cyclical.
Cyclical.
I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you say the word is cyclical?
The word is cyclical.
The letter is C.
The letter is C.
Thank you.